It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the Worst Records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do.
Michael Sean wears
Tight shirts. Every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
your shirt's so tight we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when the summer comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Oh, it's tight shirts. Michael Sean wears tight. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. In honor of Fresh Prince, that was that flow. What up, y'all? I put Tuesday in the link. My bad, it's Wednesday. I was in a rush. Had to get my coffee and all that good stuff. But we's a here, Ozzy here, you's a here. Jay Black, I think, will be here. As usual, there's plenty to talk about. The campaign trail is getting heated. Donald Trump is talking about Arnold Palmer's Obama got Eminem coming out in Detroit. The battlegrounds are being battled over. Tim Walz went out there, he cursing, calling people dipshits. I keep saying I can't wait till this thing is over, but I realize when it's over, it just gets worse because whoever wins, whoever loses, whatever happens is just going to get worse. Settle in, y'all. Put your seatbelts on. One time in my life, I don't want to be right. This country about to get lit on fire, whoever wins or loses. It might be the first time in election history. I don't know. I don't know how far the first 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 elections went, but if Donald Trump loses, they're going to have security at the White House and the Capitol. Donald Trump wins, I think things going to get turned upside down that way too. I don't know of an attack, but it's depressing. It is, and I'll repeat myself later on in the show. It's depressing that we have an election that the people that are relied on are people that are being put in the forefront are wrestlers, rappers, whatever the fuck. Amber Rose is. Who's the other dude? The Kid Rock. It's depressing that those are the people that are put out front. It ain't nothing but a popularity contest at this point. I don't even know. What up, Jay Black? Jay Black is in the building. Jay Black is here.
What it do? Morning. Africa.
And it's just all depressing that this is all a popularity contest. Eminem, hey, I love Eminem. Everybody knows. If anybody knows my hip hop, I love Eminem. Eminem, Kid Rock.
Sure.
Bunch of people who
Alexa Sky changed her mind. She was rocking with Trump. She said, pause. I heard y'all loud and clear. I back down. I stand down, stand back, and stand by. Alexis Scott said, I'm good now. I get it.
Who cares? Why do we care that whatever Alexis Sky is? If I'm talking about the same person that I think I'm talking about.
The one that lied and said Fetty Wap was her baby daddy and it wasn't. Loving hip hop.
Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. Antonio CTE Brown is standing on a podium because they cut him a check. Of course they cut him a check.
Le'Veon Bell with the Trump or Tramp shirts. They had Trump and then they got Kamala and they got Trump or Tramp. How you gonna call Kamala a tramp though? That t-shirt was
because we'll sell out for anything.
No, that shirt was disrespectful.
Yeah, because we'll sell out for anything.
Good morning, Rashida.
It don't take much.
Trump or Tramp?
On both sides. Sell out for anything. And I got clips of the Obama nodding his head, and I got Tim Walz talking about Elon Musk. Do we, and he'll explain it better than I do. Do we understand his Elon Musk thing? That's another thing. Dude, don't y'all understand the problem with having him part of somebody's administration? Don't y'all see I don't care what party you're for.
Mm-hmm.
You do know Elon Musk has an agenda for himself. This is all about him. That billionaire doesn't give a damn. None of them do. Hey, Rashida, did you hear the song with Ella and Eminem? Yeah, I heard the song.
Yeah, it was fire. Yeah, but that Trump is something else. And then the judge that threw out his case for the files, I thought that was crazy. So remember, he was caught up with them documents for the taking files home, and then they tell him to give them back, and he kept some of them and all that. The judge that threw him out, now she's potentially going to be part of his cabinet as far as the AG, Attorney General, on his team, his transition team if he wins. I said, wow, they can't be more blatant in your face. The judge that threw out his case is going to be part of his transition team. Crazy. Cray. That man can't do nothing wrong. He can't do or say all this stuff he said yesterday. Nothing matters. He can't say or do anything wrong, which is mind-blowing.
Why? This is what I don't get. Why? They're in control of it. We're just peasants who get pimped. That's all we are.
But to say Hitler, there are good things about Hitler, and there's nothing coming from that.
The first or the last who's complimented Hitler.
There's good people on both sides, I guess. That's
on both sides of the aisle, people in history have complimented certain situations about Hitler. We're in the matrix. We are nothing but we get pimped out. We're a bunch of followers. There's no listen, people. Both this motherfucker just I wish I could articulate myself properly to let y'all know how lost as human beings we are in this country.
Half of us.
No, it's not half of us. We're being manipulated by everybody.
No, there's no person on the Democratic side that will say there's anything good about Hitler. The Republicans are not.
This is what I'm saying. People have.
Democrats are saying there was good Hitler.
In history, people have. It's just myth that we think that the Democrats really fuck with us.
Maybe they're Republican leaning Democrats. But I just thought it was crazy. And then they watching TV is just depressing watching. Even MSNBC, the Fox, the CNN, the News Nation, all them channels that hear the Republicans try to spin every negative thing. It's just like, can he do anything wrong? Is there anything that Trump can do or say wrong that you would say that's wrong? They can't. And I think that's crazy that you can't admit that he can't do nothing wrong. Nothing. So, hey.
What up? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. What was yesterday? Tuesday?
Yes, it was. Sorry, I put up the Tuesday somewhere.
I switched it.
I was in a rush. We got Shannon Sharpe. Listen, I'm fair with people. When we were killing Shannon Sharpe, and we were making fun of Shannon Sharp recently.
Oh, the sex tape when he went live on IG, was having sex with Michelle, and okay, I remember that.
And he might have dropped some bars. I'll play it for you. He might have just dropped some bars on relationships. And I'll play it for you later. I'm fair. If he dropped some bars, listen, we talk every day. Sometimes we're gonna say shit that we go like, that was dumb. And sometimes some bars come and you go like, damn, he might have dropped some bars. I also found out there's a new, I don't watch the battle rap genre. I think I think these dudes are men and women, but the ones I see are normally men, are lyrically amazing in what they do artistically and how they put words together and how their metaphors and similes and adjectives and how they are amazing. But I can't watch it because I can't sit there. I can only watch it for seven minutes of somebody talking about how they gonna empty the clip in your brain.
That's battle rap is.
Yeah, I mean,
AK to your dome, let off the banana clip, blah 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 blah.
And now you a banana split. You know what I mean? And I can't. I get bored very easily. I just go like, oh, and they're incredible. They can't write a song to say they lies. They're incredible. The skills are amazing. But I saw a different variation of it, and I'm gonna play it for y'all later on in the show. And I thought it was interesting where the battle rappers literally have to compliment each other, which is an amazing twist, because I would have thought that would have been a crazy bit for me to write. And I was mad. I was like, yo, that would have been amazing if I would have wrote that.
Still can do it.
But they actually did it, and they mean it, and they're battling, and the person who can out-compliment the other person is the winner. So I'm going to give y'all something on that. But before we start all that, how was your night, Jay Black? How did everything go last night? What was going on?
Everything was good yesterday. Nothing over the top. My boy, he wanted to be in the Mary Poppins play. We picked him up from that. They're going to play at the school. He wanted the lead role, but I said, but we got to start low. You can't be sixth grade coming in hot, trying to be the lead character or something like.
Why not?
It's your first play. You got to figure it. Read the room, learn things out. Figure if you're going to be really good at your craft. Sometimes it ain't best to try to shoot. Why are you always supposed to shoot? I get it. But I just want to be realistic. But yeah, so I think starting off with a little, maybe seventh grade, you go for the bigger play next the role. In eighth grade, like you're a little fish. Let's figure out what's going on first. Scope the load of land out. But yeah, I know you're gonna say he should go for the lead role. Oh, Mike froze. He froze. He'll be back. But yeah, that was my yesterday. Mary Poppins. So I got to figure out what part he's going to play and help him get through that piece. I'm sure Mike probably about to pop out and then pop back in. Good morning, Shelly. Who else is on the check-in? Wait, now Mike's gone. How did he freeze and then leave?
I'm back. Y'all hear me?
I hear you loud and clear, Shelly. Afro Queen. What I miss? I'm a Mike Slayer.
But anyway, yeah. Why shouldn't he be the lead? Like, why can't he be the lead? I mean,
I was saying at sixth grade, you come in and you learn. If you've never been an actor before, you don't go right for that lead role. You got to get your craft together. So you want to figure things out.
Bronny James is in the NBA. Why can't he get the lead? Why can't he get the lead?
I was telling you what was going on, right? And you froze. Lady Q thought you was just listening very intently because you was like leaning forward. No, you froze.
But Bronny James is in the NBA. He's not supposed to be there. Why can't superhero Superman be the lead?
No, look, Bronny James ain't gonna come in and be that superstar player year one. What I'm saying is the team ain't gonna be centered around him, all plays feeding through him. He's gonna come in, learn the system, learn how they do things. You gotta figure things out before you jump right in that in some aspects. And acting is one of those crafts that I feel like you can't just jump right in and be the lead actor. You gotta.
Is he bold? Is he bold?
Yeah, he bold. Good morning, Stacey Mitchell.
When he gets in front of people, does he speak what he has to? Does he say what he has to say?
Yes, he says what
he does. So when he grabs a mic, because in sixth grade, you ain't trying to win an Oscar. They just want people bold. They just want young people bold enough to get on that stage and say the lines.
and it's a commitment though. It's a 9 to 3. The schedule is crazy.
Oh, well,
for
that's
that,
different.
For that.
Well, I don't know about.
Yeah, like I was
don't
like
know
9 to 3 on the weekends, and then you got the like. There's a lot of work they put in. But yeah, that was it. So I had to pick them up, and I had on my "Want My President is Black Again" T-shirt yesterday.
Well, we got an actor about to pop off. He got the bug. When you get the bug that early, ooh, go get it. And it's a Mary Poppins. It's a Mary Poppins play.
Mary Poppins, yeah. And I couldn't tell you when I'm reading them. I don't know who Bert is. I don't know.
I'm just letting you know that is the whitest of the white. That is the top tier white play that you could possibly be in. There is no higher. That's like doing a black play and doing whatchamacallit, the one that Denzel was in. That is the whitest of the white.
Oh, see, I didn't know that too. So yeah, he definitely got to make sure they probably had no black people in the play. Okay, now I got to research the rules for real. You're not gonna have the only black person. Yeah.
What is the name of the song the famous song she sings? Or is that the other white thing they used to play? I never watched them. They used to always be on. I never watched them.
Commitment is our commitment.
Yeah, 9 to 3. That's a lot.
Yeah, and you got to be committed.
AC Mitchell said, "Oh, I love Mary Poppins." He said, "I love Mary Poppins."
What you do yesterday? How you watch something? Work? You good?
I worked. What did I do yesterday? Yesterday, my daughters have interviews today.
For jobs?
Yeah, Monty got an interview today. Kayla got a job that she can do during going to school.
You talking about the Sound of Music?
I'm talking about the Sound of Music. Yeah. Mary Poppins is the umbrella bitch. I mean the umbrella chick. The my bad.
The Bentley.
My bad.
So Monty got interviews. So do you help your kids with interviews?
No, I'm gonna send her Monty. I'm gonna send her a text message. She's upstairs getting ready now. They have a houseboy in the play. I said he absolutely will not be the houseboy. I tried to tell you, it's the whitest of the white, y'all.
Should he even be in it?
You can't get no whiter than hey. You can't stop an actor from following his dreams. Now you can't. Hey,
this could be something. This could lead.
This could be something. Yeah, he cannot. And Lady Q, I'm with you. He cannot be the houseboy. That's what we will not do. And you can explain it to him if he says, "Well, I got the role of the houseboys," and you're gonna you and the mister's gonna have a sit down, and it's gonna be a long history class on why.
Let's get you caught up with something called slavery. Let's try to have a deeper conversation. Let's talk about this.
Y'all gonna have to YouTube. Y'all gonna have to YouTube and see the great, amazing actors that were degraded. And you're gonna have to YouTube some roles that they had to play just to be a part of it. He's overextended, so I'm not sure he's gonna go for the play. Okay, I mean, hey, overextended. Yeah, I got it. And it ain't a game. It ain't a game. The load of him having to do homework and all that other stuff. I was in a good mood most of the day. I was in a good mood. Good. I was in a good mood.
No good.
I was just taking care of stuff, still battling with this insurance stuff, and you can have a broker. I didn't know you can I have a broker to get my insurance, and they want to know when you call, do you have a broker? And the broker is just a number to plug that can get you in, and a spoonful of sugar and supercalifragilistic expialidocious are the song.
I feel like she spelled it right too.
I'm sure Miss Clark spelled it right. Miss Clark gonna be playing.
She's part of the research department too. Yeah.
She's part of the research department. Do you look at your daughters as bitches? Sandy.
Sandy Smith came in hot. I never even seen that name before.
What up, Sandy? Yeah, sometimes.
No, you don't. Stop. He slipped up. Fraudulent slip. She called you right out. This is a safe space, so that's what we can do in the show.
You ain't calling me out because that's just how I talk. So I corrected myself to be funny. Actually, I just wanted to say it straight out.
No, you did not want to call your daughter.
Actual fact.
They got interviews, they got things going on, and you're supporting them, and you're going to help them with the interview. You're going to do mock interviews if you're the employer. You're going to ask those questions.
No, all I got to do is tell Monty to be Monty and just understand. I know Monty's capabilities.
Damn, Sandy.
I already know.
Yeah, we call it. We good over here. That's what you can do. But go ahead.
If that slip-on bitch offended you, you might as well say bye now. I mean,
No,
because if that offended you,
this is a safe space, Sandy. So you may hear certain things. You may hear a lot of different things that we don't necessarily wholeheartedly run with, but we just sometimes your true thoughts can come out, or you can slip up and say something you mean. But Mike really,
if that offended you, wait till you hear.
It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me, cater.
Tell you something. Let me tell you what platform you won't be having me second guess what the fuck I say. Let me tell you the platform you will not have me second guessing or editing what I got to say.
I'm sorry. Sometimes it be F them kids.
Yeah. Stop playing with me.
Oh, Sandy said bye, Mike. Grand opening, grand Sandy. Closing. Oh, Mike, we lost Sandy. We just got her.
It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and
I was gonna say hi, Sandy, but you want to come in. You want to come in just to fight. You want to come in just to fight.
That part, Mike. Shut up, Jay Black.
I corrected myself and caught myself to be funny. And the first, you consider your daughter bitches? Hey, I mean, that's what we gonna shit. I look at my daughter as that when I open my eyes in the morning. See, Sandy, come play with us. Sandy, come play.
Nah, this bitch went this morning.
She's my caretaker. I wonder every day how this bitch is gonna get on my nerves today. Come play, Sandy. I'm not mad. We can just play. Like you don't even give a show. You just skipped over the entire. Obviously, you ain't see my entire intro. Upset about how the election and campaign reform and what we need to change. All you saw, you consider your daughter bitches. I'm just trying to tell you, I'm about to go into a spiel on how much I believe.
Oh, Shandy, she's not another comment, Mike.
You as an older gentleman, I guess I wouldn't look at you like that. You is an older gentleman. I guess I wouldn't look at you. Look at me like
she's saying older gentleman. She look at as not being funny or raw and real. It's a safe space show, Sandy. So we don't take personal jabs and feelings and stuff like that. You
see the jabs they take at us and what we say. How about Sandy? You take a deep breath and just enjoy the show. We got you. Everybody say hi to Sandy. Everybody say, I don't know if Sandy's a guy or a girl because that's one of those names that can go either way. Everybody say hi to Sandy. Everybody say hi to Sandy. Everybody say hi, Sandy. Hi, Sandy. I don't know if it's a dude or a guy. There's no profile pic, which means it could just be a troller. I don't know.
This ain't Disney. Okay, here they go. Morning, Sandy. They said morning.
Everybody say morning.
LaShawn said, hold on. What you mean older gentleman?
Yeah, go get her. Go get her.
No, you just said say hi. We say hi.
Older gentleman. I'm that dude. How about that? I'm him, Sandy. I would like to introduce you to him. I'm him. Anyway, back to my point. I don't really give it. The only advice
I'm a woman.
You're a woman. Well, nice to meet you, Sandy.
Nice to meet you, Sandy.
And I almost called you the B word to be funny, but I see you're super sensitive. I see you say, hey, Sandy.
We really are a friendly bunch.
Look, Lady Q said, welcome. We really are a friendly bunch, Sandy. You'll enjoy yourself. Once the movie Identity Theft, Sandy. Old ass Mike. Craig, watch your mouth. It's all good, Sandy.
AKA SS.
Well, anyway, back to my point. I don't give Monty advice because I know what Monty's capable of. Like I know what she's capable of when she's speaking. I've seen it. And have a good morning, Sandy.
Have a good morning, Sandy.
Stick around, Sandy. Enjoy yourself. Stick around. So all I want to send her a text is to remind her, because sometimes we forget how dope we really are. The church of Anyone Can Get It. Yes, Sandy, I'm the pastor of a church called Anyone Can Get It. Just wanted to let you know that.
I'm trying to be nice. We got a new face. Okay.
And Sandy, we got a fundraiser the first Friday every month. We have a fundraiser to support the show. I'm serious. Just let you up on stuff.
Oh God, LaShawn, that's a classic.
Just let you up on. We have a fun for First Fridays. Hey, Sandy, the legendary ladies welcome you. Listen, you're getting welcome, Sandy. Listen, look at that. Sandy, where do you get that from? What talk show? What show on social media? Do the bitches welcome the bitch? No, I'm playing.
Hey, and he's
it's a gabillion.
Oh God, that was good. That timing was on point.
Where will you find that? You won't find that anywhere.
Where the bitches entertain. Welcome to bitches. Hey, did he call me? Wait, that was a joke. He playing because that was he was playing.
Crazy
Right?
bitches say we pay our tithes over here. You're the first Friday. You gotta pay your tithes. It's just coffee money. We don't ask for a lot. We just ask for coffee money. Whatever you spend on your coffee, we jump you in. Don't be afraid.
It's a gabillion good coochies out here.
I think she's going, Jeanette. She might be going. I don't know.
The most gangster. Jeanette try to be nice. Hey, Sandy, where you from?
Where you from? What part of this United States? Well, she could be from. We got UK. We got we got Australia.
You never know.
Did I miss anybody?
Anyway, my you asked me, do I give her? We don't do a mock interview, but with Monty, and I think with most people, but especially my daughters, Monty, I just have to remind her, and I'm gonna send her the text, remind her how dope she is, because I think we forget that. And when we go into an interview, we start feeling we're being interviewed, we're being judged by the interviewer, right? And we start trying to impress the interviewer, when in actuality, all you got to do is be the best version of yourself and be on point, and just let it go.
Well, the interviewers are looking for certain things, though. You do have to be mindful of impressing them to a certain degree.
They're impressing them to a certain degree is they asked, there was a question they asked Autumn, how do you go? It was funny. How do you go above and beyond in your job? And that's the one thing I had to work with Autumn. I said, Autumn, you work for 2 summers with kids in a camp. So your answer is, my work experience has, what did I tell you? The work that I've done has made it that going above and beyond isn't going above and beyond. It's part of the job. Like, I have to. That is part of my everyday, every minute working with kids is me going above and beyond. Mine is just a reminder to just slow down. That's all. Just slow down.
And you see Ashley's comment is on the Nikki parody.
Just going out the door talking about I moved something that they can't find like every morning. They better go ahead this morning. Oh,
she said her boys a bitch. The boys too. All them kids. F them kids. Yo, I can see our group. They be stressed with these kids.
It's a safe space. It is stressful.
They best them
teenage years is something crazy.
Oh God. But good luck on her interview. Yes, good luck. We got to get Monty. Yeah, Monty. Yeah, her personality does shine through, but she can be at times. You just got to show her how to manage being too aggressive in certain moments and being so on that vulnerable side, because that's what employers, I'm sure.
I don't like managing, even for human resource, even for employees. I don't like managing that, because that comes out eventually. And you either gonna superly impress somebody by how confident you are, or they're gonna be taken aback. And if they're taken aback by it, guess what? There's gonna be a problem at some point in your employment because of it.
But as adults, we have to regulate that, though. We can't we ain't at the crib. We all the time. We got to know. Like I almost said something yesterday. I almost said nigger rigged. And I said I MacGyvered it. And the person quit and said, "Yo, you was about to say something else." I said I was, but I caught myself and I said I MacGyvered it. You got a code switch.
No. That's the difference. That's the difference between using words that could offend and holding back your personal personality on what is going to come out.
But that's what we're doing at work all the time.
Those are words. I can explain myself without using the words. I can't change how my persona is. I'm going to rub somebody the wrong way eventually. So don't make believe during the interview. Now be respectful. Don't yeah.
But I flipped it, LaShawn. I literally caught myself, and the person called me out on the site. Said, "Yo, you was about to say this." I said, "Yeah, I couldn't." It was another black person that caught it. But we do that. That's what we have to do. And when you're at work and you're not in your safe space at your crib or with your family or your house, your home, you gotta flip it in corporate America. And Monty just got to be mindful of that when she's on that interview. That's all. And like Ms. Parker said, just take a breath before she answers, gather your thoughts, and then go ahead
and when you got parents still calling her from years ago, asking her to babies, it's good. I just don't get it. When you're in your 20s, and I know we're taught to play the game, but that's the problem. You're gonna have plenty of times to play this game. You're gonna have plenty of time to jump in a double dutch rope when you have to, because you ain't got no choice. Right now, be who you are. Be respectful, be articulate, but be who you are. I don't know what's gonna come out my mouth. I try to think before I open it. But we're older, Jeanette. So you know, in our situation, every situation, there's something at risk. But I don't. This whole thing of being somebody you're absolutely not in an interview just bothers me, because 3 weeks in, it's here.
Michael Sean,
it's here, and you're like, well,
representative is gone. That representative,
the representative left the building. Now I done spent 3 weeks and got fired the 4th week.
So what these bitches go to?
Yeah, these bitches. Wait, who's that guy? That's not the guy who said he goes to church and Bible study.
Oh, that's funny.
I can't stand that, because we got to walk through life code switches. No, facts.
Well, yeah.
I've been teaching my kids that from day one. You got to be bilingual in this country off the door. You got to be able to turn it on and turn it off in a split second.
But now, white tees ain't got to.
Yeah, it's a little different now, because the white tees, there's certain lingo. There's a lot. Like I be hearing the white dudes talking to the customers like, bruh, and I'm like, "Whoo, that should be." I was like, "Oh man, yeah, hit him with the bro." But the customers they're so used to it that they just be. Like, it's a weird space. Fake it till you make it. At least that 3 weeks money. Yeah, randomly
get a couple checks in.
It's one check. Random. It's one check. If you get that, if it's 3 weeks, the way the pay period falls, you might have even gotten the check. Now you gotta wait. Now when they fire you, gotta wait a whole nother month.
Wait, they holding that for when did when did payroll start? I thought it started.
Stacey said just got hired at Target for the holidays to see how long this will last. It'll last.
Oh, that's dope. That's
it'll
good.
Last.
That's and they're gonna have a bunch of hours right now, and I'm sure they're about to kick in this Black Friday from November on. That's good. Oh, Stace, you get a discount. Okay, good. All right.
I got you, Stace. Holla at me. Stace, congratulations.
How you got her? She gonna have us because she got the discount. So
I was just in her car. She just drove me to my garage, to the garage to get my car. I got an inside track, and she recorded me without me knowing it. So yeah, don't worry about Jay Black. Don't even worry about.
No, I'm team. I've been team Stacey Mitchell this whole stretch. What are you talking about?
Don't worry, I got you, Stacey. You already know the connect. You already know what it is. All right, so let's get into it. What we want to start off first. All right, let's get into the election shenanigans and all the stuff that goes on. And who do we want to start? Let's start with let's start with the propaganda. One of my favorite rappers ever. Let's start with the propaganda.
Detroit. What up, though? So look, I wrote down a few things I wanted to say. I love you too. Thank you. I'm here tonight for a couple of important reasons. As most of you know, the city of Detroit and the whole state of Michigan mean a lot to me. And going into this election, the spotlight is on us more than ever, and I think it's important to use your voice. So I'm encouraging everybody to get out and vote, please. I also think that people shouldn't be afraid to express their opinions. And I don't think anyone wants an America where people are worried about retribution or what people will do if you make your opinion known. You lied through your teeth. I think Vice President Harris supports a future for this country where these freedoms and many others will be protected and upheld. And here to tell you much more about that, President Barack Obama.
Boom.
I gotta say, you know, I have done a lot of rallies, so I don't usually get nervous. But I was feeling some kind of way following Eminem. And I noticed my palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, vomit on my sweater already, mom's spaghetti. I'm nervous, but on the surface I look calm and ready to drop bombs, but I keep on forgetting.
I didn't do that. Okay, Barack. Oh, he's spitting it.
Dun, 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 dun. I thought Eminem was going to be performing. I was going to jump out. What? Love me some. I got.
Yeah, so that was the propaganda everybody was rocking. Shout to Eminem.
That was dope. That's my president.
So yeah, Stacey says I miss him so much. Everything goes like that. And before that, Tim Walz went out there and started going in on so he can't stand the clown.
You know how Trump do. He said he was talking crap about the D.
He came out on a gangster song. I thought he was gonna bust a move. First of all, easy with the bust a move. So Tim Walz came out there and he went directly in for the Elon Musk situation. And this is all about Donald Trump and Elon Musk right here. And Tim wasn't he personal.
Jumping around, skipping like a dipshit on these things. You know it. Think about it. Think about that. That guy is literally the richest man in the world, spending millions of dollars to help Donald Trump buy an election. Now look, they're saying the quiet parts out loud now because Donald Trump has already promised that he would put Elon in charge of government regulations that oversee the businesses that Elon runs. That's a hell of a buy. He could spend billions to make more than 10 billion on the back end. So in other words, Donald Trump, in front of the eyes of the American public, is promising corruption. That's what he's promising you.
So yeah, and you know, it makes a lot of sense. You know, why would the richest man in the world want to take part in something that's really a step down for him to have a job? You think Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, wants a job? You think he's clocking in? You think he's going to the office every day? You think he's opening his laptop to work for? No, he's doing it because he wants to have that position to be able to make the rules so he can benefit. He don't care. Same way the Democrats and both sides of the would use Warren Buffett. And this goes on. And he said they're saying it out loud. That's the difference. They're saying it out loud. This is what I'm telling you was such a minor part of all this, y'all. Which is the people that they use to make the money off of. That's all. So yeah, it's right in our face.
It's gonna be a white cabinet.
We're just gonna have a whole cabinet of reality stars and unqualified dipshits. Exactly. That's what's so sad about this entire process now. This entire process. And yes, I'm gonna vote because I'm a follower like everybody else. And yes, I'm gonna vote for VP Harris. Yes, but I'm a follower like everybody else. We are the smallest part of this equation. They just come to us when it's time to make us sit up there and put them in position. That's all. It's sad.
And speaking of voting, you saw Kyle Barker, the guy from Living Single. Apparently in Georgia, or when you vote early, they print out your ballot. You want to make sure that it actually says who you voted for. As a matter of fact, I saw this and I was like, wow.
Did you still call him by his character's name?
What's his name? Kyle Barker. Living Single guy. I don't know his name. It's Kyle Barker, but go ahead.
I just got through voting. Yeah. had a little issue. Did my ballot and printed out my ballot, and they had changed who I was voting for president. And it came out with 45's name on it. Hell no. So they fixed that for me. And so I have voted, and I have voted for Kamala and Tim Walz and all you people that are voting for 45. Good luck with you. All right. Peace.
So he voted for Kamala, but his ballot printed out his confirmation saying 45. How is that possible? And then two, how do you take that? Do you take that vote back off? They made him, he just had him vote again. So does that cancel out the vote? It's a BS. Now, if I wasn't paying attention before to that, they're saying it. And there's multiple people showing proof that happened to them. They're really trying to steal this election, like on some real. Be careful. What I'm saying is basically when you vote in, you just got to make sure. I never had a vote before where a ballot printed out after, so I'm assuming there's certain areas that do that. But I believe Kyle Barker. I believe him that's what's going on, and it's just mind blowing. So, but yeah,
it's just amazing. We'll bring up all conspiracies that they call. I don't call them conspiracies. I call them theories. But now you're starting to believe this shit. Now you come around.
Once you put your vote in, you're not checking at that. You think, oh, it's good. I did the bubble or I hit the button. Whatever I did, it's like, oh, his name is T. Thank you, Queen Born. Morning, TC Carson.
But you're starting to come around to understand. They love calling shit conspiracies, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Change starts at the local government level. Change can be made, even if you don't. One, you can advocate. It's hard. It's time consuming. Don't look for money, but look for satisfaction that you are part of the change. Nancy, absolutely. My ballot doesn't print out afterwards. How am I supposed to make sure?
How can we? Like, they got different type of voting. First, I don't know how the machines are in play if that's a glitch or issue, and we knowing it. And like, I'm like, that's a problem right there. Because that means that vote counted. You can't take a vote back, can you? You can only vote again. Like, I don't know. But I know it's some trickery going on. They have multiple people post this.
If you have anxiety medicine, if you have a weed card or you just a weed advocate, get it ready. Get it ready.
I can't be depressed like that again. Like I was.
No, first of all, I'm not getting depressed.
No, I was down. It was a depressing next morning. I remember it clearly.
No, go ahead, because everything went fine afterwards.
No, did it really?
Yeah, it did. You did well. So stop playing.
No.
Yeah. You did.
No.
This whole end of the world. I'm not. I didn't vote for him. I'm not sitting in mourning over something that we.
TP. I ain't see TP. Oh, morning TP.
He ain't got no control over this. All you can do is do your part.
Mm-hmm.
Comedian said this a long time ago. George Carlin said this a long time, but they make you believe that you are part of this. I'm not telling you not to vote. I'm voting.
But why are they not making this a big deal when it just happened with him?
Because both parties have claimed that the other party stole an election, so we're numb. Both parties have already said to America that they stole an election. We're numb. We got 3,000 stories a day. We got a president running for the presidency, and I don't even care about this, who's talking about another man's being well endowed in the shower.
Oh, that Arnold Palmer, Paul.
So this is a disgrace. We're down to nothing but bare bones, just nothing.
2 weeks left. That's what we doing.
I told you I got this old man walking into the job with a Make America Great Again, thinking that he's safe. The man is limping. He believes Trump is for him.
Yeah, they do believe it. Women's rights.
And don't say they believe it, because we believe the same way they believe. That's how we believe in our candidate.
No, we don't believe. What we don't believe, what we know is who's not. We know who said they're taking away education. They're not going to fund we know IVF, the women's rights. We know the community. We know what he said that he's going to do, and still standing on to this very moment. We know that for sure. Now,
I'm not gonna go down this rabbit hole. The last time he won, I was disappointed in humans. This time, I know who ain't shit. Managing my expectations for my mental health is something I've learned to do. Find your happiness in your life, y'all. Find your happiness in your life. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, no, y'all don't want that, and I don't want that because I wouldn't live but 3 weeks. They'd kill me in 3 weeks. I'd be out of there.
What you about to say?
We are as brainwashed for our candidate as they are for their candidate, because we don't have any intellectual capability of challenging the system.
Disagree. We would say if Kamala did something.
No, we won't.
If she said, "Yo, Hitler, man, that man, he was on fire. Hitler was that dude." We would say, "Yo, you wildin'." We will call you out. The Republicans won't say anything negative about that man.
And you just did the same thing. There are negative things to talk about our candidates, but we can't. When you're confronted with something, we can acknowledge that something is as egregious as saying Hitler was dope. You are back on his Hitler. He's not the first. But
they won't even say that though, Mike. That's what's going.
You're stuck on a headline.
Grab him by the hoo-ha. They still not. Oh, that was locker room. That's what boys do. No, just say he was wrong. They won't just say the man was wrong about anything. Is what throws me off.
No, I can bring a laundry list of things. I'm not getting into this. Jay, just admit we are blindly following the same candidate, and there are tons of things against our candidate, and I'm voting for her too. That's the problem with the system. Don't nobody want to question nothing. We just want to step on a team. It makes it easier. I ain't mad at him. But the crazy followers, I have a few in my family. I can't even wrap my head around black people supporting them. I can't either.
Can't, Nancy. Facts. Craig say.
Same dumbass black men are mad Obama didn't come to the hood. No president is coming to the hood. You want change, challenge elections at the local level.
That's facts too.
Wait, put that back on. Put that back on. Put that back on. Wait a second. Yeah, I don't want to get into this.
Local level, Craig is right. The local level is a big deal.
This whole thing, some dumbass black men are mad Obama didn't come to the hood. No president is coming to the hood. So why did you want the hood to vote for you then? You sat there and pimped the hood. And then our excuse is no president's coming to the. You told me it was going to be different.
Maybe he did go to the hood.
And he probably did. But when you make a statement like that, you got to understand this is what I'm saying about our blind loyalty. And this is why Republicans and Democrats don't have to fight for their actual base. They know they got their base. Mike would have them China sweatshops working overtime, making them tight shirts if he was president.
Hey,
yes.
Mike Sean for president. Hey.
Like they're everybody's base. They don't have to. All they go now is for the undecided. They want to go for the undecided. We are absolutely not as brainwashed as the Trump cult. MAGA is drastically different than Republicans. It is, but
it's like they're saying there's a Republican Party and then there's the MAGAs. Like Trump got his own.
And guess what the Republicans have to do other than a small minority? They got to go along with it because that's the way the system is built. Harris is the safe bet, and that's why we're backing her. I agree with that.
Backs the Sean. Good morning, Mr. Fry.
But in order to call somebody brainwashed, you have to ask yourself, do I follow people blindly also?
Can't be even more hood than Camden. He been there twice during this term. Okay,
he been
Nancy.
There twice. Nancy said he been there twice. I said he probably has.
Yeah. All right, Craig. You missed him, Craig. You was probably out of town. Yeah, he was there. He came through Camden. See Cypher. What officers say?
If the positives outweigh the negatives, are the negatives relevant? Yes, they are. because the positive might outweigh the negative, and the negative might be affecting you more than the average person. But see, we can't have these conversations because they already know who they got in their pocket. They're going to vote for them. We're all brainwashed in some way.
It's people that would back down off of Kamala if she said something crazy or did something crazy.
Hey, you would not back down off of Kamala right now.
No, I'm saying there is a population, but the Republicans, they will not. If she gripped somebody up and grabbed them by the whatever, or if she wilded out, if we found out she cheated on her husband, that'd be something. Oh my God,
you would not.
No. Yeah, but I'm saying the Republicans, there's nothing that he can do. We know that there's some Dems that will back down. The Republicans, we know they will not. 10 toes down firm.
No, you're talking about Bill Clinton got his dick sucked in the White House.
And Trump said I could shoot somebody, and he's still giving votes. Still remember him saying that.
He did, and it's true. And he's still a legendary president. I hear complaints about why they don't, what they don't want. Can anyone say what they do want in politics? I don't know. All I know is they got us like a bunch of we're just okay. Listen, the fact of the matter is they knew Joe Biden wasn't capable of running this election. They knew.
They thought he gave us our best chance to not let Trump get in.
But they lied to us, and we know they lied, and we're like, cool, we get it. The black community doesn't get anything because we don't demand shit. We ran our people local and won with 55% of the vote. We said no more dollar stores and shut it down. We have one smoke shop that opened near the high school and economy. Development has been notified that we don't want any more in town. Okay.
Good morning, Stacey D.
Good morning.
Dennis Music Entertainment.
What I lost was it the when we got all the votes for what's it called?
The popular vote?
No, it was the when it said everybody. I'm sorry.
Majority vote?
No, it was the election, the 2 years. When Biden should have stepped down then and said Kamala, but whatever. Listen, I'm voting for Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. I'm voting for her. But I'm not blind to the fact that both parties are so crooked. It's unbelievable. And we get short on the stick in a way that's so ridiculous. And we are so non-important to these people after they manipulate the fuck out of us because they know local government is a key. And it's going to be even more important. But they understand how overloaded the average human being is right now. Don't think that's by coincidence. Can't know what you want if you don't do your own research about the candidate platform and history and not just go by what you hear or what is on TV. And Nancy, I agree with you. The problem is when they change their opinion, then they say, well, people have the right to change.
They can evolve.
And then you go, okay, so what are we supposed to believe 2 years from now? Go vote. I told you who I'm voting for. I'm just saying this whole country is blinded by this government system that has us walking around like robots, pointing at the other people. And the other people will point. Normally when you got groups of people pointing at each other, there's somebody behind the scenes manipulating it.
Somebody pulling the strings.
Pulling strings on both sides. If Trump wins an election, he will be a lame duck because they're about to lose House and Senate to them. So it's all about staying out of jail. Yes, it's all about staying out of jail for him. It's all about staying out of jail for him.
They asked Kamala, "Hey, would you give him immunity? Not immunity. What is it? The pardon. So yeah, that would help bring the country back together since it'd be division and." So I ain't entertaining that BS. Like, what are we doing? Next question.
But that's interesting. You're right, Mike. There was a puppet master pulling the strings, and they're all billionaires that are pulling these strings. Elon Musk is one of them. He's not the only one.
He giving out like millions.
Pulling these strings. It's just amazing that one of the most qualified candidates for president is in a close race with the dumpster.
She put in work. She put in work. Each level of
and we could easily get somebody on here who could give a laundry list, because as a politician, you're going to have a laundry list of foul shit you done. But we're not going to be able to discuss those because we're in a popularity contest where it's just their Trump. That's not what elections were supposed to be. It was supposed to actually dig deeper into that.
So why is he playing off fear? Everything with him is fear. I'm the only one that can save you. Well, if I'm not in office, this is where it's going to end. Everything is fear-based, and people are really, some of them senior citizens are just scared. They believe what this man is saying and believe he can be the only savior. Like everything is off fear. If you listen to when he talk, everything is, oh, woe is me, the world is over. I'm the only one that can save you. It's never nothing just positive.
And what are the Democrats playing off of? The fear. And what do Democrats play? The fear of what he's gonna do. They're both playing off fear.
They're telling you what their plans are and opposed to what he's saying. And the message is not fear, it's more positivity.
Okay, John.
For me, at least it is. What I'm hearing,
and you don't see
when I'm watching Trump speak at his rallies, and then I'm seeing, Kamala and and her team, everyone getting together and rallying everyone there, it's total contrast.
It's not a contrast. They both are scaring the death out of us. They're both scaring us on what Project 25.
I'm getting more energy. You get a little energy from when Kamala?
Yeah, because Donald Trump is a buffoon. But it's the same philosophy. Every commercial is, this is what will happen if you vote for him. This is what will happen if you vote for her. This is what will happen if you vote for him. This is what will happen if you vote for her. You'll die in front of a hospital because you won't be able to get care for your pregnancy. Or the immigrants will eat your ducks and geese and whatever. And if he gets in, it's all based on scaring the hell out of us. And they don't even care how unhealthy that is. It's definitely fear-based on both sides. Project 25 is fear-based. We know what it is. And I'm still voting for Kamala. But I want it to be known. I know I'm helpless in this situation. I'm going with her. Because I don't want...
on the boat, you got two boats to get on, Mike. Well, you making it very clear. I'm getting on this boat. I'm rocking with Kamala.
And I'm not going to be on VIP in either boat.
Hey,
both ships, I'm going to be on the mid. I'm not going to be at the bottom, but I'm going to be somewhere in the lower middle.
Bean sodas, feel it in the air.
It's not a popularity contest. If it was, we never would have had Trump as a president. No, you're wrong. The popularity of celebrity is bigger than any politician, and it's been proven over and over and over and over and over and over again. That's why these politicians run to celebrities, because I've been saying this for years. We are obsessed with celebrity.
So what percentage of race plays a part? Because I think is a big part of that is the racism in this country. So wait, so you think it's him the celebrity, not the racist?
Dog, it's everything. He's a celebrity racist then. He's a celebrity racist then. I don't believe there's a puppet master at all. It's the flaw that lies in electoral. Who do you think is pushing the electoral? It was created. And it's outdated. And it's still there. Who do you think allows it to be there? Yeah, they know it's an outdated system. Both parties know it's an outdated system. But that's the system that the puppet masters have agreed to, that we will agree to these certain rules on how we can finesse an election. I got an email that said, we need your $47 to defeat Donald Trump. Them motherfuckers have... Steve... Craig, go to my Instagram and watch people tell me to calm down when I said that exact same thing. They sit on a debate, both parties, both candidates, and talk about how much the middle class are being gouged, how much the middle class are being used, how much the middle class don't have a living wage. And once they get done the debate, they go right to the people that they said are getting screwed to them fund their campaign. on both sides. I'm voting for Kamala. I want that again. I'm voting for her. I just want it to be documented that I realize how we are getting played and how this system is screwed up. This entire system. That's all I'm saying. Like, I need people to be enlightened enough to know we are in the brainwash also. I'm with you. And I'm still voting for her. And Walls. And I'm not scared. And we all say it. What are we? We're not based in fear. What are we? We are scared if he becomes the president, what will happen. We are scared. And they scared the death out of us the first time. They don't care about our mental health. They don't care how we're believing this could be the end of democracy. They say this stuff. And the funny thing is the same Republicans and Democrats who say this stuff to each other go out to dinner and have drinks with each other in Washington. They mingle. They mingle with each other and have us terrified. Have us running their propaganda.
So what's the answer, Sway?
It's done. The Republicans have been playing the long game for years, and they hate dumpster, but they see the bigger picture. Democrats don't see it, never have. But the Democrats have been, see, we make Democrats look at like these victims. Bill Clinton, 2 terms. Obama, 2 terms.
You're just not as bold because they could have packed the House. They could have, the Supreme Court. They could have done a lot, but they're not as bold. The Republicans are bold, and they could care less what you think, and they're gonna stand on it. They're gonna get behind the lie. They're gonna rally. Dems want to be honorable.
You want to call it honorable?
That is it. At times, that is. Where they can flex, they don't. They want to be fair and balanced.
Billy J, I'm voting for her, period. Both sides are toxic bags of shit. Her shit is less toxic for me. Billy J, listen, homie.
Okay, Billy. Came in hot.
And what was my problem? You can leave her comment because I want to read it. But what was my problem? And I kept saying this. We're so far gone. Every election from here on out in our lifetime will all be about the lesser of 2 evils. It will never be somebody who we go, oh shit, finally.
Less toxic.
Finally, somebody says it should be a constitutional, like a new amendment to the Constitution that Social Security should never be touched. Finally, somebody will say we shouldn't have to pay for college education. There should be state-funded colleges that your children can go to and not pay. Finally, somebody will say universal health care. We shouldn't have to pay to go to the hospital, but we have to because pharmaceutical companies are fucking gangsters. Are gangsters. Not victims at all. They care too much about what people think.
Yeah, the Dems care. Yeah, true. Oh, Nancy.
Oh, Nancy. Project 25 is a total dismantling of democracy. It will take away basic rights, voting, advocating for bringing back slavery. I haven't read, but I have read excerpts. I will read to know for myself. This reminds me of the bell curve study where the study white skull size to black skull size and came to the conclusion that white people are intellectually superior. They use this for years, and I still refer to in some studies. Inform yourself, people. I absolutely agree with you, Nancy. I absolutely agree with you. Don't complain about a job if you're not willing to do it. Become a political figure. Listen. This is why there's campaign reform, because you got to spend time getting the money. This is why they didn't want campaign reform, because they wanted to move people out who didn't have the power to actually raise the money to actually be able. And then when, let's say you can become a mayor, and let's say you make the jump, and you go from a mayor, and then you make your, Senator routes and congressman, you have to now finagle to have the connects, to have the money to run.
Facts about health insurance gangsters.
Eventually, the youth will vote different when it's their turn. We'll see. The Republicans don't have another person who can win, and Trump has his minions who will do anything for him. Listen, just be happy about this. In worst case scenario, we just got to get through 4 years and never see him again.
No, ain't they? Lady Q was telling me they alley-oop and JD Vance. They who the Republicans want up
JD
next.
Vance ain't got what it takes to win. And understand, when Trump supports somebody, they don't win. It's all the Trump magic only works for Trump. Have to be to even think that way, let alone putting it on paper and releasing it.
Yeah, Project 2020. Yeah.
All right, let's get to something fun. Shannon Sharpe might have dropped some bars, y'all. Shannon Sharpe might have dropped some bars. We have made fun of Shannon Sharpe. I've told you, Shannon Sharpe, his couch has become notorious. He should send a constant check to Cat Williams.
Cat Williams are getting it started
once a month. They should be he was already doing a good job. He was already doing a good job. Government, if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. If the government ain't getting a cut, forget about it. Listen, the scary part, and then I'm going to go into the Shannon Sharpe. The scary part is that Elon Musk was on an interview that I saw, and he stated, in the future, governments are just going to have to pay their citizens a wage because there are not going to be any jobs. Because that's the plan, to make every job that we do be done by robots and be done by AI. But some minions have turned on him and are coming to Kamala's side. God bless, but we ain't stopping the robots and the AI. So the scary part is that this is already in the atmosphere on what they're doing. Now let's get to Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe may have dropped some bars on relationships, but y'all tell me if these are bars or not bars. Y'all let me know. Lies detected. If you feel it, say no lies detected. If you don't, tell me what the lie is that you detected. Let's go.
We dated. I said, I can bring work home, right? But I can never take you to work. I said, I can't spend one moment wondering while I'm at work what you're doing, where you at. I said, because if I got to do that, I got to let you go. I said, because when I'm at work, I'm 100% at work. You cannot be a distraction. Damn, right. I wonder what old girl doing. I wonder if she got somebody up in the crib. I wonder if she's out at such and such. I can't worry about that, Ocho. Yeah. And if I got to worry about that, well, she's not for me. And that's okay. Do not accept the person as they are. Accept them as you find them, not as you wish them to be.
Ooh,
that's rule number one.
Come on, preacher.
A man or a woman as you find them, not as you wish them to be. You'll never have a problem.
Wow. Wow. That's my comment of the year.
Y'all tell me. Wow. Play it one more time, because I caught a few things that I can.
Oh, here you go. You always want to dissect and try to pick something apart. Let that.
I said, I can bring work home, right? But I can never take you to work. I said, I can't spend one moment wondering while I'm at work what you're doing, where you at. I said, because if I got to do that, I got to let you go. I said, because when I'm at work, I'm 100% at work. You cannot be a distraction. Damn, right. I wonder what old girl doing. I wonder if she got somebody up in the crib.
All right, so. All right, the church says amen. Shannon.
All right, Nancy.
All right, just Shannon Sharpe.
Preach, Shay.
Can she say the same about you when you go to work?
Meet people where they are. Don't try to change them. I agree with that 100%. Facts on facts, LaShawn said.
It sounds great. Everything he just said right here.
Right. I can never take you to work. I said, I can't spend one moment wondering while I'm at work what you're doing.
All right. So can your woman do the same with your ass?
Can't have a moment with Mike. Here he go, trying to spin this already. We ain't even.
I'm just asking. I'm the one who said I thought Shannon dropped bars.
That was you ain't even let him marinate. You already flipping the script. Talking about when you at work, what you doing? He's a football player. He's running routes. You know, he's doing tour days back there.
The whole part of the lifestyle. And we know the bigger thing of anything you do for entertainment is the lifestyle.
No,
I don't
but
care
that's
if it's
true.
Playing football. All right, we'll play it again. Go ahead.
Peace of mind is real.
where are you at? I said, because if I got to do that, I got to let you go. I said, because when I'm at work, I'm 100% at work. You cannot be a distraction. Damn, I wonder what old girl doing. I wonder if she got somebody up in the crib. I wonder if she's out at such and such. I can't worry about that, Ocho. Yeah. And if I got to worry about that, well, she's not for me. And that's okay. Do not accept the person as they are. Accept them as you find them, not as you wish them to be.
Ooh,
that's rule number one.
Come on, preach.
I like that. I like that.
Accept them as they are, not how you want them to be. I just want to ask you something, y'all.
You got Miss Clark now. Good question, Mike. See, don't fall for it.
No. There's another part. There's another part. Accept people as they are, not who you want them to be. How many people have been around somebody who just being around that person changed you into a better person?
Yeah, that's true. Because
they
changed me. Yeah, that's true.
Because they saw something in you. It wasn't what you were at the time. This is why you got to watch with these bars. It wasn't what you were at the time, but they saw something in you.
But they still accepted you. Now you decided to change. And you pivoted.
You could say you decided to change, but that person had faith that the person is not just that. Nah, because I know I've changed the mister for the better.
I just said
Lady
that.
Q, you see it. You see me speaking on it.
I was agreeing to that, but she still accepted me for who I was. She had to, in order, like the person has to accept you for who you are to even go that direction for them to want to change on their own.
But if they don't,
Shannon is saying is don't come in always trying to change somebody.
I understand. I understand.
And he can't be at work worrying about what you're doing and where you at. Like, no, then he can't focus and messing up now he fumbling the bag because he trying to figure out what you got going on. It's too much. That peace of mind is real. I wanted to stay focused on that piece. The bars he was spitting.
Well, if you want to stay focused on that piece, does she have the same? How can one person just have that peace of mind? Yes, my husband, Craig. Rest in peace, Brown Sugar Bear. Absolutely. One of the dopest, nicest people I ever met in my life. Making people better by being around them.
Wait, Randall, Rick, I don't know about that.
He said, I make people better by being around them.
Well, damn. All right. It's the same thing. I guess he's saying it in reverse.
I think he's talking about you. I'm trying to focus, but all I can think of is two bugs talking. I'm sorry. Shut up. Just shut up.
They look like two water bugs. What are they?
And you're right. He has to be willing to change.
You decide to change.
But sometimes another person sees something in you. They see something.
And how many times they probably been wrong too?
No, absolutely. That's the chance of relationships.
I thought you were motivated, but now that we're in a relationship, you just want to lay around and play PS4, PS5 all the time. You just want to play games, Xbox. Like, I ain't signed up for this. I thought you was going to do something with your life.
Not yet. I haven't met that person because I'm a boss all by myself.
See, we got to change that mentality too, all by myself. That comes off as I don't need a man, Miss Clark.
I always think y'all boss just because y'all running your own life. Ain't you supposed to run your own life?
You got to be more submissive. And we know
I ain't say that. Jay Black said that. I ain't say Jay Black said you need to be more submissive.
That's the truth.
I ain't saying.
But Miss Clark, I already know she's dope. I already know when she get the right person, she takes care of you. She checks all of them boxes. I saw that in her. So I'm not saying that about her personally. I'm just saying in general, when men hear I'm a boss, that can turn some people off.
Let me see if I can send this to you. LaShawn, she sent me something. Or can I just play it on here? Let me see. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see if I can just play it.
Ms. Clark said, let's be clear. I'm not saying that, oh no, I need a man. I could be a boss so if you're out there watching, let's be very clear. I'm not trying to do this by myself.
What?
I love the realness.
Hold up. See, Sandy, you should have stayed. Sandy, you should have stayed. All right, I don't know what this is gonna say. So hold on. Let's see.
A man will change
for the right woman. And I don't believe that. I feel like a lot of good women get done wrong because us as men don't deal with the trauma from our childhood. We don't deal with the trauma from our past relationships. We don't outgrow the mindset that was instilled in us, or a majority of us, when we were younger. A man will change when he's ready to become a good man. Because even when I look at our relationship, you have always been the right woman.
Oh, you're not getting your money.
When I look at our relationship, you have always been the right woman. You have always been a good woman. But in the beginning, I was blinded by my immaturity that I couldn't see everything that you brought to the table. And it wasn't until I was ready to become a better man, until I was ready to change my way of thinking, that I saw you for the woman that you are.
All right, so yeah, that's the law, LaShawn.
It was preaching.
If it turns you off, then that's not the man for her. You don't have to dim your light to get a man. When a man leads properly, submission will naturally occur.
Well, I said it can turn some men off when you say I'm a boss. Yeah. All right.
Outgrow the childhood mindset. Wow, powerful.
Yeah, so the man would change when he.
I mean, I get it. I will say this before we get out. I will say this. This is the hard thing about relationships, is that each one is an individual situation. So sometimes things that y'all will be totally against actually work.
He said they got on the phone, can't speak for him, Mike.
There's some people who said, I'm going to change. As much as we hate this, as much as we hate to believe this, in this world, there are women who love the man so much and saw something in him so much. And I am not telling you to take this on. This is not my advice. This is what makes relationships so difficult. There's a woman, they are women out here who decided to change a man for the good, and they did it. And y'all can sit up here and say they didn't. They did. Now, I'm not advising that you do that. But that's what makes relationships so difficult. Because sometimes when you don't give up on somebody, 15 years, you go like, well, I'm glad I didn't give up when I was going to give up, because I was really done with that situation. I was really, the world was telling me to leave. The world was telling me that person, she ain't this, she ain't that. And I stuck it in there, and look at this. We here. And then sometimes you left. And then you think back. Why ain't I hang in there?
I should have stuck it out. I gave him too quick.
And I'm not advising you. I think what y'all saying is right. I'm not saying what y'all all are saying is wrong. People change when they're ready to change. But sometimes people don't even know they have to change until somebody, some people think everything that they're doing is okay until somebody shows them something. You go like, oh, that's possible. This opens up the question, where is manhood lately? Because there is weakness in men in all races. There's weakness in people. My wife did make me a nicer person. All right, Random Rick. Oh.
And now you making everybody that come in contact with you better, according to what you said earlier, Random Rick. So your wife made you better. Now you make it. No, that's true though. Now, Mike, you gotta look at you like, did Stacey McCann make you better? She tried, right? She tried.
That's a whole difference. That's a whole nother. That's a long. We ain't got enough time to get into. That's,
I saw your brain process.
That's a whole. That's a whole. That's a whole.
Oh God.
Yeah. The only way a man can change is the man, and his mind has to change. No one person has that power. They can only influence. Influence is a powerful thing.
Yeah.
How many times we fix the man up for the next woman? All right, I'm not getting into all that. I knew where this was going. I knew it. I done fix him up for the next one.
Put that work in, and now this chick get to reap the benefits.
He knows what silverware to use at the dinner table. This man understands taxes now. My friend asked me for 5 months for my number. I was not ready. I finally gave it to him, and 2 years later, We have a special relationship that only we understand. I asked him what made him keep asking. He said, I gave a beautiful energy. Daisy, you do have a beautiful energy. My grandmother always said, there's a lid for every pot.
I'm still stuck on they got a special relationship. What does that mean? Like, I guess they friends with benefits? Okay, all right.
It's Daisy D. So now you agreeing with the man on the phone? Say, listen.
LaShawn be picking up on stuff, Stacey. You gotta be careful with her.
You gotta be careful. LaShawn remember a conversation from Tuesday, September 15th, 2017. You like, what? No, that's what you said. I think it was like quarter to 6. Then
here you go.
And up and watch them leave. Y'all are hilarious.
Don't start coming in. Them funny though. They funny. No, that's true though. Yeah, but you do see potential, and sometimes you gotta stick it out sometimes. But I guess at some point you gotta know when to turn the page. It's time to move on. This ain't it. And if that person does take off, hey, it just wasn't the right moment. Y'all didn't match at that time.
See, in my thing, because this is why I ask questions that I don't have the answer to. Like, you got to look at red flags and potential. Red flags and potential. Like, which one outweighs each other? The red flags or the potential? Like, you see the potential in a person, but you see the red flags. And they keep fighting each other. Like, red flag pops up, then she says something that you're like, ooh, I see the potential. Or a red flag pops up off an action, and then another action comes up that gives you total, but you like, yo, that right there, that is potential. Bam, another red flag comes up. You gotta figure out which one am I supposed to pay attention to more. I am 60 years old, and this relationship is way different than my 30-year marriage. Okay.
A special friend. All right.
And she said there's a lid for every pot. And I had a joke coming, but Nancy technically was a family member to me. I was married to her cousin back in the day. And so I and it was just a joke, Nancy. I know Nancy wouldn't take it no type of way, but boy, it was sitting right here, boy. There's a lid for every pot. I was gonna bleed, and there's a zoom. I'll let it go because Nancy was always one of the friendliest, nicest people in the world to me. What do you call it? Is that my in-laws? Yeah, my in-laws family. She was my in-laws family. She was at the wedding the whole time.
Said, tell it. There's a lid for every pot. Tell it, Mike. You know,
there's a dip for every spot. Oh my God, I said it loud too.
No, that's a special relationship friend.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I guess different lids. I guess,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, you see potential. That's the crazy thing about relationships. You see potential. Everybody has a red flag. Do you know? I don't believe there's not one person in the world that doesn't do something in a relationship that ain't a red flag. I know I got so many red flags. I should be a blood. Like, I know that the bloods are the red, right? The bloods are the red, right? Blood red. I know people run from my red flag. Some people will shake off the first 2 red flags. Then I'll barrage them with a bunch of flags. But they see the potential. But it's like, it's like, and the older you get, the more you
see the jealous. You see this person is jealous, Laura. But you know what? I get it. It's kind of cute that he care. You know, they can justify it. They justify certain red flags.
Yeah, and we justify it. Yeah, she a little slick with the mouth, but you know, yeah, she a little slick with it. Yeah,
she ain't talking like that. I'm gonna check a little bit, let her know.
Look, Nancy said, I remember some of your red flags. Leave me alone, Nancy. Leave me alone. Your cousin wanted to get married. What did I just say?
I went along with it. We love going to Six Flags. Yeah, and we love
going to Six Flags. But everybody got a red flag. Thank you, Nancy. Love you for life too. Everybody has a red flag. Everybody got some red flags with them. Like, there ain't no perfect person out here.
I'm kind of close. I was close, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like, who was close? You was close to what?
You know,
you was close to being a perfect person. I'm just gonna let that just go. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna let that.
I was close, but I admit it. I got a couple things with me.
You were close.
When it comes to judging, what?
When it comes to Jay Black said he was close.
No, keep going. We got a great wrap up soon.
Motherfucker wasn't even
I feel like
I am.
I feel like yeah, but go ahead.
You got to be kidding me. Well, anyway, go ahead. All right. When it comes to judging the red flags versus potential, it depends on what you can tolerate, I guess.
Wait,
Yeah,
no,
hey,
no,
Lady
no,
Q,
lady,
he said it.
lady, no, we
He
moving
said
on.
it. I ain't said. He said it.
I got a bunch of pet. See, LaShawn got a bunch of pet peeves. That could be a bunch of red flags.
That's a red flag right there when you got a bunch of pet peeves. Because now I got to deal with the pet peeves all the time.
I don't like when you chew and smack and close your mouth. I don't like when you leave the TV on overnight, or why the fan got to be on and it's cold outside. You need to. I can't sleep with it. Like, she probably got a lot of little stupid.
And I gotta
stuff.
sleep with the fan. I need to hear that noise. I need to hear the noise.
It's 20 degrees outside. You still got the fan on.
I be bundled up. I got a hoodie on, and I turn that fan on like.
Red flag. Red flag.
Anyone who dealt with me, they saw the red flag. So I'm not saying that excuses my behavior.
Then I got to sacrifice my comfort for this person. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it.
But that potential is vicious. Listen, sports teams go through it all the time. Sports teams spend millions and millions and millions of dollars on athletes that they see potential in.
This is my friend before you. They're gonna be here. I'm letting you know from the beginning. That's a red flag.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
That's a red flag. This is my friend. We met in college.
I think, is that a red flag?
That is a red. Standing down on this is my friend, and I'm not budging. You could be my man, but this is my friend. This is my man friend that y'all smashed in college that don't nobody know about.
Oh, why you always gotta ask stuff too? Why can't they just be?
Because you know they did. I know, but all right. We're gonna think that we're gonna say they didn't, but still, that's a problem. Mike said you gotta cut all your male friends off when y'all get together. There ain't no such thing.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
There's no such thing as the opposite sex friend. Really? So when y'all drinking, so nothing can't happen ever? Like when y'all having liquor? Come on. Mike don't believe in that. That's a red flag. Miss Clark said
I have a few. Should I say that?
I know you want to play. I know you. I know.
I always wonder. I always wondered in my life, for women that we care about, that are our friends. I always wondered in my life. I always thought this in the back of my mind, but I never said it out loud. I said, I don't think any man you meet is the man for you till he has a problem with you being friends with me and Jay Black.
Yeah, you used to tell Mo that. Yeah, if they ain't worried about us,
if they ain't worried about,
I don't know if they really there for you. I don't think they see long term. They're not questioning. So y'all been friends for how long? And nobody never did nothing.
But I don't think that I think me too, Mike. I need the noise from the fan. Yeah, that's why I sleep with a weighted blanket. I need the fan on, heat blasting in the window crack. That is, let me tell you something. As much as what that statement makes no damn sense.
Don't make sense. I be freezing and I'm mad every night.
When I tell you that makes no sense, right? But when I tell you just reading that sentence made me relax.
I'll be like, why is the window? I close it. I roll over. Now I wake up cold looking again. She done cracked it back open again. How is the window? What are we doing? I see why couples sleep in separate houses or separate bedrooms, and it works for them. Because I'm on the verge of that. But I know we already got different blankets.
Fan on
the different blankets that works for us. But this window and the fan thing is driving me crazy.
Oh, put that comment back on. When I read that statement, all I heard in my mind, this is all I heard right here. This is all I need the fan on, heat blasting, and the window crack. You know what the gangster is? I'll do the fan on and the heat blasting.
And you froze. See, he froze. Let me keep
like even with even without when me and Stacey were together, I was never bold enough to just crack the window because I was like, damn, that's taking it too far, but that is perfect. Is that why Mo? The hell
Mo's been handling some family stuff. We text all the time.
That should be the next topic. Can we have friends of the opposite sex? We've already talked about that so many times.
That was years ago, but that was many years. That was when you were. That was many years ago. Topic not true. Nancy R.
My best in college were males, and they looked out for me. They were never gonna get some. I saw how they treated women. Didn't want to be on that list. 35 years later, we still tight. Oh, well, there are exceptions.
She said they were never going to get some. But were they ever not going to take it if you gave it to them? They would have taken it. You would have been drunk. Y'all would have had some nights, and they would have accepted it. So you wasn't willing, Nancy. But trust and believe, the scenario was flipped a little bit. They would have accepted it. Now we can act like that all day long, and that don't happen.
Really, Rick? Does that go both ways? Pause. I don't know. I forgot what Rick said.
Topic closed. Oh, Rick is shutting it down. Like, no, ain't no sense to having a topic because you ain't having no opposite sex friends. Okay. Not the music.
I'm just saying, I mean, is it really realistic to think that your girl shouldn't have any friends of the opposite sex? Like any friends? Like at work? Like if she goes to work, isn't she gonna have friends of the opposite sex?
Let's say we can talk about it tomorrow. We can talk about it tomorrow. We can talk about a little bit tomorrow.
What was that? Prior friends? Prior friends that haven't hit can maybe get a pass, but better not be coming around often. But random, we never know what prior friends hit or didn't hit. You don't know.
And are they going to tell you the truth and say no?
Ain't nobody going to tell you. Like in my last situation, I didn't even ask. Did I ask? No, I did ask. I did ask.
People going to have friends that opposite, not in a serious committed relationship. When you say friends,
are we talking about calling each other friends?
You talking about Facebook friends?
Are we talking about FaceTime friends? Are we talking about Facebook friends or FaceTime friends? What type of friend are you?
All right, we're talking about it tomorrow before we go too long.
Just wondering.
We gonna go into that too long.
They saw me his little sister. I actually dated your friend. Nancy, listen, I believe you. We believe you.
Okay,
there's a lot of women who say I'm like a brother to them. And I will knock the skin tone off of that.
That's like my little brother.
I laugh every time Lady J says I'm her brother. I laugh every time.
Girl, don't you know the right situation?
Right situation, the wrong situation.
It don't take much. When Drake says, just give me the heads up so I can plan for it.
Just let me know.
Oh, God. Oh, that's hilarious.
But I believe you, stupid. But I believe you, Nancy. I believe you. I believe what you say.
I believe that you believe that. I believe that you believe that you believe that they wouldn't.
Let Jade hit me with a DM, and y'all be like, "Why is he doing this show from Dallas?"
Mike, I need to see you this weekend.
I'm calling out. I'm asking Jay for $342. Yo, I swear I'll give this right back to you. I work OT. Jay be like, yo, I ain't got it. Why? Yo, Jade hit me with that DM. All right, man, I'm gonna cash.
I had to help out. Let me cash it, man. I get it. Let me get it. I know this is something you appreciate. Go ahead. Oh, God. Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, I'm single too. I ain't even gotta say I'm playing. I'm talking childhood friends. Like, Rashida, listen. I'm talking childhood friends, former co-workers. Listen, it is what it is.
All that. Did I miss LaShawn?
But again, that's like saying we got to take accountability for others' actions / character flaws. We should definitely be able to have friends of the opposite sex. He better tell me if he hit before. Yes, you just gotta you gotta let people know. You can't, But there's a lot of people who it happened so long ago that they both have made without telling each other. They've both made an agreement never to speak about it again. Crazy part, found out one of them was my cousin by marriage. Incest anyone? Oh, that's weird. Well, God looked out for you. That would have been awkward. Y'all be at the same family reunion.
No blood.
But Jay's like, is it a third cousin? Don't let any person have anything over me in any situation. The statement is for my mate. Yes, LaJean, I believe that if you've had any type of intimacy with somebody and they come around, you and your significant other, y'all should give each other heads up on it. No pun intended. Lady Jade is fine, y'all. For those who don't know, hey, they don't know. And mind you, our relationship has been 100%.
No, y'all.
I have never hugged her inappropriately ever.
You do the side. Obviously, you do the side.
Sometimes I pound her up. Sometimes I give her a pound. We be like, oh, like she keeps it 100. She is not attracted to me.
Look at Nikki being honest. That's why I love this show. I love this show. The honesty, I love it. You transparent. Let's stop with the bull. Let me tell you something. My male friend was for 20 years now. And her new dude coming in don't have no clue, and they're like, "Yeah, this is gonna be my wife." And Nikki still got her friend. Yeah, when the time.
Oh, Nikki.
As soon as you
Nikki
screw up,
thank you.
Nikki knows she calling.
Nikki gets the free Pop-Tarts that you'll never get. You get the free the bar of the day. Forget Shannon Sharp. Nikki just dropped the bar of the day. My male friend has been smashing me for over y'all celebrate smash anniversaries. He brings a cake to the house with 20 candles on it. Girl, happy anniversary.
Another decade.
Another decade. Every time Nikki break up with somebody, she's like, "Yeah, good thing I got my friend."
I got my special friend.
Nikki be flashing back. We met at the Platt. It was a Sunday.
Yeah. You remember the Platt was popping back when Will Smith's Summertime Video was out?
Summertime Video. When the cars drive by, that's where we met. We've been friends ever since. Hold on one second, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. Keep talking.
Let me get these comments on. The show laughing at you. Nikki, you're a freaky. Nikki's part of them freak offs, the Diddy parties. Damn, Nick. He got seniority. Yes, 20 plus years and he holding it down. But when he got somebody, did Nikki still smash? Because I'm sure over those 20 years, he had to be in a committed relationship. Possibly. Mike, I was wondering, let me ask Mike.
What?
Mike, you think when the dude was in a committed relationship during them 20 years, you think Nikki still smashed?
Absolutely.
I thought you could say, nah, she was honorable.
Absolutely. Absolutely. With a friend like that, who needs anything else? But when you just think about I missed the Greek picnic showing my age.
Yeah, that was the days.
Nancy, watch it. You're exposing a lot. That's hilarious. I met my best friend at the Platt. Yes,
the Plateau.
I met my best friend. But you met your best friend. Was that a guy or a girl?
It was a male. She said male. She put it in a little. She wanted to be clear.
Look, she flashing back too. Look. Is she?
Wait, I said, do you think Nikki still smashed? She said, hell yeah. So honesty. Hey, you can't fault nobody for being honest and transparent. I love it, Nikki. Stand on it. She said, I don't owe that chick nothing. I was with him, and he was supposed to respect this relationship, not me. That's right, Nikki. There's another side to that. If he wanted to be out there running them streets, I was just that vessel right here. I enjoyed it too. All right.
Nikki, don't give it.
Nikki don't give a damn. Hide y'all man. When Nikki comes, Nikki coming. Hide your man. Here she come. All right.
Don't let all this car accident shit fool you. It can still go down. My God.
You think that little accident that just a setback for a get back? Get out of here.
No, don't. It ain't mess up nothing that goes on. The goods is still the goods. Nikki got into a car accident. The doctor was like, she ain't asked nothing about it. She was like, how is the vagina? Is it good?
Anything down the body parts we still
everything
good
can I still do it? Okay, about this walking thing now. Okay, now that we cleared up that.
Let's figure that out. When can I get out this chair? I can start walking with it. Okay, a couple weeks. All right.
I know, right, DJ? Man,
Nikki, hey, look, Stacey D said, Nikki, hi, everybody.
Everybody hi Nikki now. He gonna give it to somebody. It might as well be me. Look at Nikki. Look, and she got an innocent profile pic. It's so nice and wholesome. Look, her profile pic so nice and wholesome. Just like, hey, how's your mom? It's like right after she took that picture, she's like, how's your mom? Oh, she's good. Come over here.
Come here, man. You gotta do it anyway, right? Why not be me?
Nikki the type that would wish their best friend's girl a happy birthday. Like, hey, happy birthday. Happy 24th birthday. What y'all doing for your birthday?
You know what it is.
We a mess. Don't you dare say y'all a mess. Knew a girl named Nikki. All right, y'all. This has been great. Rashida, what up? She said I'm screaming.
Rashida, you got any? We ask her tomorrow. We ask you tomorrow, Rashida, if your husband allows you to have like opposite sex.
You
friends.
use those words that trigger these women. Does
What
your
I say?
husband allow you? God,
Oh.
you be using those words. You be using those trigger words to trigger women.
Oh, I said
off.
submissive earlier. You thought that was a trigger.
You
Well, you know, we're
said-
talking more. I'm just curious because Stacey's in a relationship. Rashida's married. Like, I wonder, do they agree on having opposite sex friends and how much communication is? Is it FaceTime versus, like you said, Facebook friends? That's interesting. We'll see tomorrow.
Yeah, because everybody
Yeah,
says
let's talk.
I'm reminded of that all the time. Everybody understands. Listen, Stacey Mitchell gave me an innocent ride that took all of 4 minutes.
I can't wait. They still want friend request, Nikki. I'm sorry. Wait, niggas. I swear, my people. You're like, but hold on, before we end this show, we're gonna.
Nigga, give me your Facebook, Nikki.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We wrapping up. We supposed to be leaving. We supposed to be heading out.
Stacey Mitchell gave me an innocent ride that took 4 minutes from the venue parking lot to the garage, which is not a big deal. It wasn't a big deal, but for some people, some men would have been pissed off that she gave me a ride to the garage. We could talk about it. And Stacey is friends with us. We are friends, Stacey D. I'm reminded, okay, Stacey, I mean, we are friends. Like, she texts, she calls, and her husband's cool. And he has no reason not to be cool.
Oh, this was funny today. Watch the show back, Trendsetter. Go to YouTube, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Watch this back. It was a lot of fun moments. A lot of funny moments.
Miss Clark got pissed already. See, all right, y'all. Tomorrow is Thursday. Y'all made me laugh so much. Y'all zap my energy. I really feel like calling out, and I haven't called out ever. All right, love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed: it will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in your life. Fight for your happiness. Never let anyone, anything, or any situation ever take it from you. From Michael Sean, Jay, you're not getting your money. Like, you're not getting your money. Michael Sean, J Black, Sexy Mo, my man C Chung. Yes, I have male friends. Well, she just said it right off the door, and he ain't got no problem with it.
Well, we don't know how much they talk, and do they hang out? Like, there's levels to it. But go
do
ahead.
they FaceTime you at night? Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Look, Coco, is it on Instagram? He tries to get niggas. No, she ain't on it. I think Nikki is on Instagram.
Nikki's on Instagram.
Yeah, good luck finding her. Good luck. Yeah.
Look at this, Rainer Rick. You can walk, your legs ain't broke. Jesus, my God. What are you talking about? Blessed day, everyone. Have a great day on purpose. All right, y'all. God, I really don't feel like getting up and doing what I got to do today. All right, let's go. Everybody get inspired and make it happen. We go on in.
Did you hit the button? You froze. I guess I got hit.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts.